But of course, there's another level. You can now get M Performance parts for both models. Here, it's showcased on the new M3. So I'm going to take you on a tour around today on all the little parts that make big changes here, and some really surprising ones that I want to hear your opinions about in the comments as well. So let's head straight in and check out this brand new M3 competition with M Performance parts. Remember to stay till the end of the video, guys, where I've got an awesome giveaway from BMW M for these M-Town passports, so stay right till the end. So guys, the M3 competition with M Performance parts. So this is how I first saw it, and this is how I want you guys to first see it. Imagine the covers being unveiled here. It is really aggressive, isn't it? Now, let's first take a look at the already aggressive front end. I like the vinyl wrap that they have on here. It's a nice kind of orangish red. It really shows you the lovely bonnet details that you get on both the new M3 and the M4. And I don't think that with the number plate, it looks as bad as everybody assumed it was going to. And if anything, this interesting satin vinyl really helps with that as well. But in terms of M Performance parts, you'll note we've got a completely different lower front splitter here. And what is quite nice is you'll notice these 3 indentations here. Now these actually link back to the CSL homage concept. So you will see these clearly displayed on that car. Of course, the front end looks so much like that car anyway, which I only realized recently when I went to look back at some of the history of the vertical BMW grills. If you want to see the history, check out the full M3, M4 video as I go through the history of some of the grills there. But yeah, very much CSL homage in those slats there. Of course, you can't ignore the flicks that you have, carbon flicks on the side here. Again, another M Performance part. I don't think it helps that we've got the extra vinyl here that they've done to make it look more aggressive, because you can't really see what it would look like on a normal car, but perhaps we can show you in a render. Then you've got these awesome competition wheels, but finished in a satin gold. I don't know if you can see it. It's very much like champagne type finish you would get in, say, an iPhone. And behind that, we've got the brakes finished in a unique black color. Again, competition parts. Then we come around to the side sill, which at first seems the same until you get to the rear section where you see this additional aero feature. Again, when you then look at the rear, it just gives it a really wide and aggressive look, which really complements, I think, the saloon. I'd love to see what it looks like on the coupe as well. And that carries through quite nicely then onto a second one on the rear bumper here. Again, this is extended, really aggressive looking, and holy crap, what is that? I know, right? That is a very special new exhaust system, and I'm going to let you hear it in a minute. I don't think the mic will quite pick it up, but for a modern car, it's quite impressive. What do you think of that? It's definitely going to split opinion. There's no doubt about it. It is undoubtedly aggressive. Do you like it? I'm not sure. I think I need to see it in more specs. I need to see it on the road. But that is a special M Performance exhaust system available. And of course, you almost ignore the wing when you look at that, because that is so aggressive looking. Very impressive. But of course, now you can get an M Performance rear wing as well. You can see it is, again, a very aggressively designed one. It's not one of those small piddly spoilers. You can see I've got fairly normal size hands, and that is a very large wing. Now on this side, we've got matte black versions of those same wheels. Which one do you prefer, the gold or the matte? I actually quite like how the satin matte black wheels look in this spec. Though you do then kind of lose the black calipers on the rear. What do you guys think? Which one do you prefer? The black or the satin gold? So now let's have a look, stepping back from the car a little bit, what the overall look is. I don't think the wing looks as bad as one might assume it would if you were told you were going to get a wing on an M3. Of course, this is becoming more and more common, like with the Alfa GTA M having a wing on the rear. But overall, these M Performance parts making this look really, really very aggressive. I think I prefer the gold, guys. I don't know about you. Perhaps I can just see more of the details. And the front splitter, I think, is a must-have. I think it just adds that little bit more aggression that perhaps you were missing before. Now, if you've seen my review of the M3 and M4, you'll know the first thing you get, and the wow factor of these new cars, particularly if you go for the competition with the track package, is these incredible carbon bucket seats. I mean, there's no other word for them. They are incredible. While this section is all very familiar looking, it is actually different. You can even remove this part of the headrest with screws in order to give you more space if you're wearing a racing helmet. That's how cool these bucket seats are. Of course, they are fully carbon. You can see the carbon element there. It's a bit more obvious lower down below, sorry. And look, these are like handles here. They aren't like handles, they are handles. And like I said in that review, they're there for you to hang on for dear life. And they look brilliant. Now you've got also another carbon element in the middle here. Again, the whole thing, super aggressive look. And they really set these cars apart from every other M car that's available right now. What else do you get in M Performance parts? Well, you get this awesome M Performance steering wheel, which it's thicker, more sporty than the normal one. As I've said to you guys in the past, I didn't really like the standard one. And the thickness of this one still kind of is reminiscent of that, but you do get matte carbon fiber. You get the M Performance here with, again, matte carbon fiber. You get a thicker steering wheel with the 12 o'clock stitch in typical BMW M color. You've got the Alcantara. Overall, the finish, really, really lovely on these. And the shift paddles are a little bit different. They're actually smaller. Now, I don't know if this is just pre-production, but I assume that they are smaller because you do have red on the plus and minus signs as well. So bear that in mind if you want to go for this particular one. Again, you've got matte carbon fiber on the trim as well, and in the center console trim. But now really what we need to do is turn this car on. So let's do that and see what this system sounds like in Sport Plus mode, which I've already set up in the M1 configuration. Unlike the M3, actually, you can't hear me, there's no rev limiter if you notice. That sounds bloody fantastic. Wow, that's pretty cool. Loving the sound of this exhaust. So guys, those are the new M Performance parts on the M3 competition. Now, just before I let you go, I want to show you what these parts look like on that Isle of Man green M3 that we had, so you get a better idea of what these performance parts do on a standard looking car. And there you go. Now I think you can see the parts a little bit better thanks to this combination, and it shows off particularly the green with the gold looking absolutely incredible, doesn't it? So there you go, that's something that you'll only see on RBR. If you've enjoyed this episode, please do like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Lots more from BMW M to come soon, and particularly these M3 and M4 beasts next year. See you guys next time. So guys, thanks for watching. Now I've got an awesome giveaway with BMW M for these 5 M-Town passports, and for the runners-up, a load of M-Town stickers for your car as well. All you need to do is subscribe to Remove Before Race and comment down below where you'll travel with your passport cover once we're allowed to freely travel once again. So just subscribe, comment down below, and you'll be in a chance to win. Thanks once again for watching.